Hola, 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 gente hermositas, ¿cómo estás? Soy Picharu Peregrino también. Haces un otro vídeo tan bonito del viaje de Camino de Yavant hasta el fin del mundo. Ahora yo paso tiempo en un pueblito tan bonito, nombre Higuela, que es casi 14 kilómetros de donde yo dormí anoche, en el campo, que es casi 38 kilómetros desde Almansa, que es donde yo dormí noche antes, en un albergue. Estoy siendo muy afortunado para encontrar este albergue porque ellos son gratis para uno y haces mucho para los peregrinos. La noche antes en Almansa es un albergue, un hostel de Madre de Dios, ellos digan. Mira, ¿puedes ver? Voy para apuesta un poco. Antes yo voy para comer también. Mucho de las nubes de los chemics hoy. Motherfuckers. So yeah, in English I'm here in Higuela, which is a beautiful little town on the hills, about 1,000 meters up. And it's been, pequeñito. Ay, ay, ay. It was a journey today. Solo haces 14 kilómetros, pero seguramente es suficiente para estos deditos. Hola.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes. Sure, it's enough for these toes. I've got a feeling that this is just going to continue for... Wow, look at this. Woo, boom. Wasn't expecting that. It's just going to continue with my toes for all the time. It's alright though, because I asked for this, and this is exactly as it should be, because this is what I asked for. Picharu wanting to come and find himself and journey and viaje, caminando, all these things. I'm a little bit wary now. I've just met my first peregrino, pilgrim, my first fellow pilgrim, a Spanish dude called Alvaro, who's going backwards, and he's done 8 pilgrimages to and from Camino de Santiago hasta Compostela de Santiago. Wow, this is really nice. And one of his first questions was, why did you choose the one that you've chosen? Why did you choose this? Because it's really straight and long and boring. Because it was cheapest ferry price, I suppose. Which is true. It was cheap. It was only 13 quid to get over here from Ibiza, and that was one of my factors, wanting to do something on a budget, which is my life, right? But yeah, after today's Camino walk, which was only ¿cuántos kilómetros? Today was only 14 kilometers. And look, it's like this. This is what the road's like. I did 10 kilometers, more than 10 kilometers, just on a road. And my feet killing. My little toes are rotten because these walking boots for the mountain aren't made for being on the road. And I guess it's just going to continue and continue and continue and continue. And Alvaro's also just reminded me that I'm only on day 8. Stage 6 complete out of 42, which kind of brings home to me what a challenge it is that I've set myself up for, but it's all for the greater good, right? I've come out to find myself, to realise who actually I am, Who is Peteroo? What do you want to do with your life? What are you doing with your life? Have a bit of an adventure, raise a little bit of money, raise some smiles, do something different, which is my life, right? And yeah, just want to show you these clouds. Look, I don't know if you can see. Look at these cloud formations. This isn't real. This is chemtrails. Chemical trails of chemicals. You can tell because if you can see these ones, they're all just blowing. They're not dispersing or growing. So this is actual shit. These are chemicals. This is nanoparticles of chemicals that they put in the air for unknown reasons. Even Spain have admitted it yesterday. That they said, yeah, we've been spraying stuff for years. Like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Why would you put something in the air? What is it for? Why would you blanket cover the entire country with chemicals? What? Anyway, I digress. They definitely do make a beautiful sunset, which is what I'm going to pass the next 20 minutes here doing. Just watching the sunset and looking over this massive land. Can you see how flat it is? I think tomorrow I'm going over there where that car's going. I'm probably going to go down this route. I might try, these are my walking shoes. No, these are my day off shoes. And I might well try a little bit of walking in these tomorrow, just because they've got a little bit more space and there's a little bit more air to breathe and all these things. The insoles that I bought were very good. They helped a lot. But the nature of the boots are kind of tight at the toes. But anyway, I digress. Again, I'm not complaining, it's just fact. It's just something which is happening to me, and I don't want to do a 10-minute video. I want to keep it really short. Big shout out to Peace Heart, who's all the way over in Northern California, who donated, who was the latest to donate a few quid to our charity. Thank you so much, bro. Loving you, loving your work. Really appreciate your time and your energy and sending me the message, and also putting your hand in your pocket as well. It's a really beautiful thing to do. So thank you to you from the bottom of my heart, my brother. We're going to be getting some footage from Uganda soon. After having the idea to make an album or to record some tunes, my mum said, why don't you get the kids in Uganda to do some dancing and singing? I'm like, that's a great idea, mum. So the question's been asked, the question's been answered, and this is going to happen. So we're going to be able to get some footage from the kids over there dancing and doing what they love to do, which we can all share. Hola.
Hola.
Buenas tardes.
¿No te dio algún mareo?
Me pies mareo un poco. Sí. Eso es porque yo no caminando algo nomás. I've even got the old taking the piss out of me. What the fuck? Make sure you don't die. I don't think you could write it. So yeah, I've been recording some sounds. I don't know if it's going to be any good because they're not on WAV format, they're only on MP3 from the phone, but they sound funny, and it's kind of a rhythm I've got going through my head with the jingle jangle of the water inside the bottle, and just the plastic scratching the plastic and the walking stick and the footsteps and dee all this type of thing. It kind of makes, I don't know, I suppose I've grown accustomed to it being a nice beat. But yeah, I thought that was another good way to raise some funds. I've mentioned this, have I? Did I mention this? Maybe I mentioned this. I don't know if I mentioned. Passed last night in the tent, which was amazing. Got to about 24 kilometres and was thinking of pushing on a little bit more, and then just thought, nah, sack it. And found some cascaros, some trees, acorn trees with leaves like holly. Interestingly enough, they're called cascaros. Cascaras, the tree, cascaros are the nut. So I passed the night in the field last night and woke up this morning and it was just pure fog. The temperature had really dropped last night, and when I woke up and started to walk I had long sleeves on this morning. So the rod for my back has been made, and I'm wearing it with pride. But fortunately I got here within 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Was able to get the key to the hostel and sit down and have some nice grub, which I'm going to go and repeat in a little while, and then get my head down early in the hostel in preparation for 28.8 kilometers tomorrow, which is the next stage, stage 7 to Chinchilla. Yes, to Chinchilla. We're going to go through a town called Hoya Gonzalez. I don't know what's there. I know there's a hostel there. That's at 11 kilometers though. So I think 11 kilometers is a bit of a cop out. I don't want to stop at 11 kilometers. I want to plough on through till 28, so I might even need to get up early. I'm going to go and buy some supplies, and I'm going to supply myself so that I'm ready for the morning, and I can battle on through to full 28 kilometers and find Chinchilla tomorrow, which should be good. Hopefully my feet last. Well, my feet don't have a choice about lasting. I kind of want to stop talking about my feet and my toes because it diverts all the attention from what it is I'm actually doing, and I don't even know what it is I'm actually doing, to be honest with you. I looked at the book before after talking to Alvaro and goes, what are you doing actually? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Just enjoying the life, I suppose. I want to say a big thank you to the guy in the tent shop that made me buy the extra warm sleeping bag, which was expensive. I probably would never have spent that on a sleeping bag. In fact, I didn't spend that on a sleeping bag. I spent 10 quid on a sleeping bag, but that only kept me warm over 20 degrees. And last night it was much colder than 20 degrees. I was naked in my sleeping bag. I'm very grateful. Horizontal for 13 hours. I didn't sleep for it all. I woke up a little bit in between just to turn over and toss and turn, but was very grateful for the warmth. And you know, this is a recurring thought that keeps going through my head, is the gratitude that I've got for what I'm doing and who I am and what I've got around me. Like, I don't really have many attachments to material things, but the sleeping bag and the tent I'm attached to. I'm taking it all the way. I'm taking them both all the way. So these are my best friends from now on. When I get to Compostela, who knows who my best friend is going to be, or what material object is going to be my best friend. It used to be vinyl music, and I would have loved to have brought some wax with me on this voyage, but that would have been just silly, wouldn't it? It did cross my mind actually, because the Project Equilibrium motto was to create balance and enhance lives with the power of vinyl music. Well, how can Project Equilibrium do that without vinyl music? I thought maybe I'll take some vinyl with me. I'm glad I didn't, because I would have been left by the roadside a long time ago. Anyway, I divulge from thanking everyone again for all the support and the love that you've given to me over all these days. There's plenty more to come, mark my words. 42 stages to get to Compostela de Santiago, which is going to be minimum 50 days. It's a voyage already, it's a trek already, it's a long straight line, and I can't wait. Thank you all. I'm so grateful for you by my side, sending the messages, sending me the updates of how you are, how your life is, sending the money, sharing the cause and everything. Thank you so much. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you. If anyone is going to come out and have this walk, then just bring trainers and bring compeeds. That's my only advice. And a tent and a sleeping bag. Te quiero mucho. Besitos.